Spectre 1-1, this is Shadow. 1-2 has 19, catastrophic kill, and this engagement. Spectre acknowledges.
All right, I think we're live.
Destroyed.
Okay. 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 Yep, up and running. So I'm gonna work on some Godot here. Work on my combat helicopter game. Looks like I'm at 73 FPS. That's interesting. I should make these actually show the resolution. 112. 116. Native 72. If I go full screen, what's it gonna be? 42. Should probably be around 2500. Doesn't help that much though. Not right now. FSR disabled probably. Shadow quality is definitely a problem on Mac. Auto's probably fine for that. This should be disabled. Yeah, that brings it up to 55, 56. So 2D should probably be disabled to start with. This one I should probably actually tell them to just disable. This one I might go 2x. Okay. Native 5K, 64 frames a second. Not too bad, really. But I was hitting like 300 on the other machine, so. I guess we'll see how it goes. I'll try to keep an eye on chat, but I'm going to be focused a little bit here. I'm going to be kind of just coding. It's hard to be a good live host and code well at the same time, and I'm going to bias toward coding well. You can hang out if you want. Guess I should also grab. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's get going. What's up, Emmett? Came for the helicopter, stayed for the Jamin. I like it. Okay. Oh, I don't do this enough, so I always forget like what I should have up on my screen at various times. So I think I need to have the creator dashboard up. No. Stream manager? What's it called? Oh, they've changed this. Ah, stream manager. That's what it's called. Yeah. All right. Nice. Okay. So I've been working on this menu. I'm not sure what these are down here. Okay, I'm beach balling right now. That's nice. Did it just crash? What? What's up, Yordis? Well, Godot just crashed. That's nice. It's slowly opening on my the other side there. I think OBS definitely has an effect. Come to think of it, maybe that's why my FPS is suffering when I'm trying it out, but that's okay. Waiting for my full Eagle One version. Love it. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, there we go. Do it. So I'm working on the loadout screen, but I also need to get back to a couple other things. It's gonna be a little scattered here, but I don't like the way this looks at all. These are okay-ish, but still not that great. And the idea is that you can have up to 4 helicopters when you're planning your mission. You can add up to 4 helicopters here. You're going to add Hey, Maxine Nove. Are you going to add non-helicopter thingies? So the answer to that, if I can fix my thing here. Oh, good. Okay. XChat is coming through. That's good. Like that you can run, like you can actually, operate non-helicopter things, because obviously there's things to blow up that are not helicopters. There's a potential like versus mode where you can control enemy vehicles and try to shoot down the people who are playing the main mission. But I'm not necessarily focused on making anything that you're like flying a jet or flying or driving a tank or anything like that. None of that's really on my radar right now. I just want to make a really good helicopter game. Okay, so I need to I don't like this. I don't like this. And this is still not that great. So there's a lot to do there. But actually the main problem I have right now is when I start the game, it is not, let's see here. So it's not properly detecting that I'm a new player. The other thing is I want to actually, So where is this? So CMD option. Okay, here. Okay. I'll probably like the F32. I think you mean the F35, or F22. No, but you might coordinate with them. They might come in to help you out with strikes or something, or you might have like an A10, F16, stuff like that. So this is GD script. I'm not sure if it's large enough for you all. Make it a little bigger. Let's see. So CMD dot option. Okay, so I want to be able to pass in a clear var clear save bool dangerously clear save. Not equal null. I think option will return. Oh, it just returns a. Oh, I like that actually. I like that. AI just suggested that. So if it's exactly that, then it's just return true. So I like that because now I can make that clear save as bool. Okay. And clear save slot. Okay. So I need to only if you have a slot specified, then you can okay, it's trying to say it's a string because it's possible to pass in a string or you get back a string here, which is a thing I don't really like about. Oh, it's supposed to be a string. Yeah. So returns true. Okay. Will that work? No. I'll just say not equal to empty string. Okay, there we go. If clear save. So we're in a slot. We'll clear it. Okay, I need to go in the lobby and make a change there. Slot. This is code I wrote a long time ago, and well, I've made some changes. Actually, no, this was all just a history reset. Find lobbies. I think it probably belongs right here. Clear save slot. I think I'll just have a clear all. Or no. So options data. This is where I'm saving a bunch of stuff, I think. Options.restore. So I just delete that from data. I probably need to do options dot restore here. And then we'll erase the save slot. Okay. Okay, dangerously clear save. Oh, I have an underscore there. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I did that, but okay, so that means that in my run instances, oh, they fixed that. Good. Wait. Oh yeah, okay, it's right here. So, I guess we'll just do one instance and we'll pass in dangerously clear save. There we go. Okay, so this allows me to start it with an instance where we clear the save slot so that I can just sort of like start with a brand new instance. All right, let's see what happens here. Yeah, it still switches to this. There's nothing in here, so it's not actually loading things properly here. Also, 43 FPS. Did it clear my graphics? It did. So it's not loading properly at all. Oh, I think I know why. Okay, so let's see here. So I recently refactored a whole bunch of stuff around the loading and set Turk. Yeah, okay. So there's some messed up stuff there. But I recently updated a bunch of stuff around the loading, like the initial load. So check command line arguments is done during the setup thing. And so we do like lobby.setup. And then did we get lobby.me and then me.load data. So I'm really curious if this is actually getting loaded. So asserts are good here. Me dot so load data. So we call reset apparently. And then we do this, we do this. This is from data platoon from dictionary. Okay. I think a lot of this comes back to there's a whole bunch of like lobby.me stuff. Oh yeah, lots of lobby.me stuff. I'm going to get rid of those results and just look at these. Okay, so these are like player specific options, which really I should be getting this through. This is wrong. So this is how I used to do it, but what I need to do now is do this through like, I guess my keyboard controller. Okay. Let's see here. So reset at the bottom. I should really change a lot of these to be, again, I'm changing the way I code in Dangerously Watch Stream. I like that, yeah. Where I do more like underscores to denote private methods. Sorry, getting distracted by the Kraken game. Still 0-0. Starting the third. Collective, pedal, because these should not be called from outside this class. Handle cheats. Clamp controls should be done in the station itself. Probably true. So there's a to-do. Handle quick look. This also looks like needs to be that. Handle zoom. Anything handle related, I guess. So I'll just grab everything. Well, no. I still have to do the F2 thing so that it updates it wherever it's called. Update smart mode with free look. Handle trigger. Handle toggles. Update free look. So select chain gun is fine. That's like a public API thing. Okay. On controls move should definitely be an underscore. Clamp controls should probably be up here. In fact, the public API should be up above. So I'll bring that up here. So these are like built-ins. Nice. Here we go. Save that. I have auto formatting, sort of like prettier on. Yeah, get rid of that. So, okay, go down. Let's see what else we have. Functions. Check auto target. Yes, again. And then reset is part of the public API. So there's select chain gun, reset. Now this is where I can have the this guy. So mouse mode. And actually I'd like to return a string name. And I'll do let's see. I'm not totally sure on this one. So mouse mode has this is whether you're like default to free look or cyclic control. So this is fine, but I need to assert mode in free look cyclic inverted. Yeah. Okay, that's nice. No, this is not underscore. This is a public function. Can I say public? No, you can't. Okay. So mouse mode. All right, let's see. Okay, where did I steal this from? Oh, it's right here. So okay. And I'll say here, mouse mode. Okay. And then this ampersand in front essentially inverted in mode. Oh, that's funny. The ampersand basically turns it into a symbol. This is a higher performance string that does not get garbage collected. And it's also immutable. You can't change it. So it's useful for things that are kind of like magic strings, sort of like just a constant, right? Okay, yeah, that works better right there. Okay. All right. That's good. Now I need to keep looking at lobby.me. Okay, so we got that one. Oh, this is wrong anyway. This is the old school. Should be cyclic or... Okay, I actually need probably like a func is mouse mode cyclic. There we go. Func is mouse cyclic inverted. Okay. And then I can just use these little things here to, these little helpers right here. So, okay. So, mouse mode free look. Is inverted. Nice. I could also just do like the cyclic inversion right here. Oh, this is inverted keyboard. Okay, this one's got to probably be moved as well. So let's say is keyboard cyclic inverted. Cyclic inverted keyboard. All right. Yeah, that works. Okay, that's better. Okay, cool. Lobby.me. These are fine. Lobby.me flight model. So where does this need to live? Because right now I'm just pulling it from this. Probably me.flight model. Flight model. Stability. Oh, not equal stability. Okay. So let's go back to me. Okay, so public API, built-in methods, is ready. Flight model will be that. Nice. No, I don't want bool. I just want to return what the flight model is. So, yep, there we go. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so it keeps trying to change that. I don't want to change that. Okay. Next, let's go with this next thing. So lobby.me is not no load data. That's fine. Okay, so helicopter station occupy. So this one is mouse mode cyclic instead of, shouldn't this be is the free look? Yeah, like that. I don't have that. Or wait, no, I'm in the wrong thing here. Okay, so it has to be me.keyboard, I guess. It's a little weird because keyboard is basically like keyboard and mouse. Maybe I could actually move that to like mouse, like a me.mouse is free look or something. I don't know. I don't mind it though. It's good. Okay, that's good there. This should also probably, no, this one's, I'm not sure on options. I'll wait on that one. Okay, right here, not mouse cyclic. So is free look should be this right here. Okay, why is it trying to delete everything after? Show HUD. I don't think it should be show HUD. I think it should be is HUD visible or something. Is HUD, yeah, like that. So let's go back here. So there's like is ready. Func is HUD visible. Okay, something like this. Okay. Yeah, I think the AI is right here. Don't need to have that in intermediate thing. Cool. Okay, visible. HUD overlay is HUD visible. I don't know if this should be me though. Okay, yeah, it probably should be. The reason being, it depends on what character. Like if you log in as a different character, the different player, different pilot. Keyboard is keyboard and mouse. That's right. Drunken JZA. I may rethink that later, but currently that's what it is. Have you just tried make helicopter game, make no mistakes? That's what I did last year. I ended up spending 8 months rewriting all the AI slop that I generated. All of it. This is all rewritten. Well, actually, the lobby stuff is still 50-50. Most of it is rewritten. Vast majority. Ah, Forrest Andy. Nice to see you. How's your Sunday going? Okay, so let's keep going. So tutorial visible. Tutorial is visible. That does kind of make sense. But I also kind of like me dot is tutorial visible, and then in the me, same deal. There we go. Yeah, that's better. tutorial visit. Is anything using this? Okay, yeah, I'll just do that. I'll get rid of this. There we go. Nice. Okay, let's get back to it. Lobby.me. Football watching was depressing, so I popped in to show some support. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got the Kraken playing right now over on the side over there. So I sneak a peek at it. It's 0-0 with 8 minutes left in the third. So they just won in overtime last game. New York is out shooting them, though, by quite a bit. I actually have a hockey game here. Probably going to leave in like an hour. Playing a double C game. So a couple levels up from what I normally play, so I'll have to bring my A game. But I used to play at that level, so... Okay, so lobby chat. If the message sender is not lobby.me.id. Okay, so I'm going to change this to me.id. Or is it character.pid? I kind of want there to be maybe a PID access or like a convenience thing here. Like these are sort of int get, if not character, return 0, otherwise return the character PID. Not -1. So I'll just say, I'll do this. Return if character else 0. This is how you do a ternary. I'll write it the wrong way. And this getter is basically if you do .pid, it runs this method more or less. I can I can either put parentheses or not. But you could also have something that looks like this, which would be instead of saying like, so in a normal language you would have something along the lines of or like, let's say this is like TypeScript, question mark, colon. So it's like character exists, then you do character.pid, otherwise you do 0. But in Godot you do character.pid if character else 0. That's how you do a ternary. So yeah, fun. But .pid, so that's kind of good. So I could do character. So me.character.pid. Let's see how many. That's my first one. Okay, good. So now I can just change this to me.pid. If it's someone else's message, then we do that. Cool. All right. Lobby. Whoops. Lobby.me. Okay. So again, controller keyboard mode equals mouse mode. Actually, no, just mouse mode here. What? Oh, duh. I should just move this into me.keyboard. What? No, I'm in me.keyboard. Okay, I'm getting confused. I'm confusing myself. That one's fine. Okay, so then game is fine. All the ones with me are fine. So let me go here. Okay, so last IP. So again, this will be like me.last IP. And oh, now it's going to be annoying about PID, isn't it? Huh. Yeah, it's going to be annoying about PID. because I basically So PID is your player ID or your peer ID, your multiplayer PID. So I have to rename one of these. Actually, I can just change this to like CID, which is character ID or something. Guess I could even just call it ID, but I kind of want to reserve ID for. So I guess I'll do CID, character ID. Well, no, that is a PID though. That's the problem. So that's not going to work. React Native. Yeah, this is Godot. Did you ever get that one React Native Godot library running? I never actually tried it. I've been so busy and then out and stuff. So yeah, I haven't even tried it. Sad to say. PID actually makes the most sense. I'll do player underscore PID, whatever. Is there another PID anywhere? Let's see. Okay, I think we're good. Last IP. Where did... Oh, I didn't actually put it anywhere. Okay. These are like the... like pulling stuff from options. Okay. I think that's right. Last IP. Yep, looks right. Okay. So now that one works. Lobby.me.ready. So I don't want that. I want me is ready. Probably. And I think that's already implemented. Seat and helicopter and camera and keep. Oh, this means something different than is ready means something different. It's sort of like it's set up, like is set up. So I'm going to change that from is ready to is set up. Is set up is actually more accurate because that is an adjective, but I'll go with it. Let's see. So is ready is sort of like game is screwed up right now. That's why it's doing that. So there's also logged in. So it's probably, it should really be down here. Func is ready. Bool. Turn is set up. No. Is lobby. It's just lobby.me.ready. I guess. But really what I want is character and character. What is character.ready? Is ready not even stored anywhere? Human character probably should have an is ready. Character doesn't have an is ready. Oh, I know. So, func is ready. Bool return true. So like NPCs by default always return true. or every character returns true, but human characters, no, not station. So it should be, we should probably just have a ready Boolean. Why is that complaining? It's already defined. So there's a signal. Okay. Ready to play, I guess. So ready to play. I need to share this info though. Like, I have to think about everything in multiplayer terms. Is ready. Or I could just look at the ready to play. I think that's better instead of is ready. So the ready to play is a Boolean. And actually I can move this into character. So get rid of this is ready. Ready to play. Ready to play is that. Okay. Good. And then extends character. So we have human and NPC. NPC character is ready to play. Should always return true, I guess. Just trying to think of where this logic lands, because I could either put it in the, I could either put ready to play. This stuff, it's tough. So I can either put it in the character as a property or have some logic, but basically AI players are always ready to play. When you say I'm ready to play, they're ready to play. They're never not ready to play. Which means I probably need to have, like in the human character thing, I need to have, you know, are they ready to play? So Funk is ready to play. And then right there, I return ready to play. However, in character itself, when I add this, it should return true, or just always set to true. Actually, if I set this to always true, this actually solves it. Okay. When you create a character, their ready to play is always true. However, when you join a lobby, your ready to play gets set to false if you're a human. So I need just a to do. Always set ready. I'll do that actually in the game. So in the setup here, character didn't load me.character. Okay. So that needs to be loaded. Me.character.ready to play is false. Okay, we set that. Cool. But this is mainly when you are just loading into the game. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. Although really this should probably happen when you join. On reset world. Okay. Okay, on join. There's no join. There's a left. That must be in the menu. I joined lobby. So this definitely needs to, yeah, see, this shows current mission. So I joined lobby and hosting started. Both of these need to be connected. These are signals. So these are basically events that can happen and I can subscribe to them. And that means that both of these, I'm going to say on I joined lobby and on hosting started. Okay. So I'll grab both of these. I'll jump to where this is. Command clicking, func that. Okay. It already knew what I wanted to do. Nice. Okay. Player isn't currently set there, but I'll leave it. All right. Making some progress here. All right, lobby.me. These are like huge like refactors. That's why it's always such a pain. I'm going to start at the bottom actually. I'm going to go to tutorial. If not, lobby.me. I thought we got rid of is visible. Tutorial visible. I'm going to rename this to tutorial visible X by doing the F2 thing. And that allows me to look everywhere and see where it's used. Looks like it's used here and it's also used in Helicopter 3D. So tutorial check altitude. It's like shortcutting. Here's a little programming like a performance tip for you. So an OR means it has to check both. It has to check this, and if this is falsy, meaning I am crew is false. So, or sorry, it's true. So then it says this is falsy. Well, I'll need to check the next one. I don't want to do that. I only want to check the first one that like doesn't. If either of these things are true, I want to just bail out. So I can say, if not, and I have to negate that. So basically, if not either this or this, it's a little counterintuitive, but the and is more performant because if it checks this one and this is false, I'm not crew, it just skips the rest of it and it just returns. So it doesn't even do the logic of the next thing. Now, this will trip up some humans though. They'll be like, what? Why do I need to do an and here? This seems like an or situation, which they're not wrong. And probably the performance isn't that bad, you know, but, this is just it's a guard. It's just saying, hey, if this isn't my helicopter, or the tutorial is not visible, then let's get out of here. Yeah, you have to have these parentheses though. If you don't have the parentheses, then it's a different requirement. It's basically saying if it's visible and I'm not the crew, then you can return. But if it's not visible, but I'm not the crew, then it'll still run all this, which you don't want to do. That'd be the wrong logic there. So it's performance, but it's not super logical, unfortunately. Oh, it's overtime again. Wow. They just started. Still 0-0. Islanders and Kraken. 31-18. Islanders have an advantage on shots. 31 shots. The Kraken's goalie is absolutely fantastic. Decord. Yeah, it's 3-on-3 right now for overtime. Okay, so the is tutorial visible X thing, I guess it's useful. So I'll put that back. But what I don't want to do is this right here. What I want to change is just make this sort of a return me is tutorial visible. And I guess I could just change this to that, right? So that means I can get rid of this. So this is already doing this. Cool. Nice. I want to update this to toggle it. So I'll say me dot toggle tutorial visible. Sure. Okay. So that updates the lobby. That's just where I happen to be storing it. I could just redo all this stuff to store it somewhere else, but that's just where I'm doing it. And it's all in one place now. That's the whole point of this huge refactor I'm doing, is just moving stuff to be all in one place rather than, you know, all over the place. Oh, I don't need this anymore. Good. Nice. Okay, cool. Yep, it's good. Okay. All right, back to it. Lobby.me. Minute 44 left. They got a chance. It's a save. Okay. So everything in me should be good. Okay. Lobby, menu mission panel. If not lobby online, me ready false. What's this all about? This is mutating something. I think this logic needs to be elsewhere. It needs to be in game. It does not need to be in the menu mission panel, so I'm getting rid of it entirely. I feel good about that. And that's where the previous thing that we did in game, where we said I join lobby or on hosting started. Wait, why am I saying true here? These should be false. I'm not ready. That's better. Okay. So now on left lobby, No, I don't need this either. I mean, I can say false, but still not ready to play. Just anytime that happens. Cool. Again, this is wrong here. So lobby.players, I'm going to need to look for lobby.players as well. And this should not be already. This should be return mission and mission already. Okay, nice. In the mission, already. Is it already? I thought there was like a all pilots ready or all, yeah, that's fine. So it just checks all of them. Return true. Okay. Is there, okay, yeah. If not, what is it? What's is started? Planning. Okay, that's not going to work. Yeah, okay. If not, actually I could do this. Return roster. Oh, does that work? Does .all exist? And I do need values because this is a dictionary. Okay, all. Okay, here's the problem. This is the whole roster that's available. This is not the roster of who's actually in the mission assigned to something. So I don't really care about non-human players. I only care about human players. So I'm going to human pilots. And this is all, okay. Human, it'll be human character. Filter by CS is human. That's CS is like my kind of like utility thing. It returns, yeah, human players only. So so I don't just need, okay, this needs to be human. I don't need values anymore. This is just an array. Good. And then the other part is, it's not just that C is ready to play. Hey, what's up? I am the dev, Alex. It needs to be that C has a station. But they're not going to have a station, are they? So I guess a character needs to have a helicopter index and a helicopter and a station index. Oh, that will actually help me. Oh wow, they went to a shootout here, and wow, first guy, beautiful shot, scores for the Kraken. All right, Islanders are up next. So this will actually help me because character has this vehicle and station. However, I have a problem where the station occupant and the character station can get out of sync. So let's say that I had, oh no, that won't work. Ah, shoot. that doesn't work for because this also is like AI characters who can be in like enemy tanks and stuff. Oh, he missed. Okay. So Holmstrom. Like half of a good. Ooh. Decord stops him again. Oh, he just shoves it at the guy's feet and trips him. I love it. Ooh, that guy almost got to it too. Yeah, pretty fun game cracking right now. Sorry, I keep getting distracted, but Kraken missed too. Islanders have to score here or else they're out. They lose. Wow, that was kind of a poor effort. Okay, Islanders here. Decord trying to win the game as the goalie. He missed it. Did he make it? Did he miss it? What the heck? Both are celebrating. Oh, it went in. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, going to extra shots now. He missed. Now the Islanders can win it. What a game. Okay, so yeah, Kraken lost. Dang it. Okay, so that won't save. So my problem is, I guess right now my problem is that I don't know whether they've been assigned to a helicopter. So I guess I have to ask, is like pilot is assigned or something. So I'll do that. Func is pilot. Oh, nice. That won't work because C.Station's not already going to be there, and it won't work for this. Return helicopters dot any func h helicopter bool return h crew any func p character bool p equals c. Okay. Oh, I have to say return. So we get a character, the pilot, I guess, and then so I actually need to do this the other way. C and put P here. So the pilot comes in. We look through all the helicopters that have been created. We check if any of the crew in any of the helicopters has that pilot assigned to it. And so instead of C.Station, I can see is C. Okay, so is the pilot assigned and is it ready to play? And actually I could just say is ready to play first, because is pilot assigned is a much heavier, I mean, relatively speaking, it has to loop through a few things. Methods. Ready to play is just a Boolean lookup. So really quick. Okay, all ready. So I'll say, yeah, already is fine. And there's like game.already. We check, is there a mission, and is everybody in the mission ready as well? If there's no mission, then returns bool. What's up, New Jank? Good to see you live. Yeah, it's been a little while since I've been doing my thing here. Just watched the Kraken lose in overtime, unfortunately. And I have a hockey game in a couple hours. So hopefully I do better than they did. Okay, cool. So, yeah, what's up with you, Nujank? All right, I guess I just keep going. If not, lobby.me ready. So I can probably do... If not, me ready to play. And it says not assigned seat. This was where I would like... Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. So this one... So... me dot... Or let's say here. Game dot mission is pilot assigned. So basically, is the pilot assigned? I can actually do this in me as well. So is ready. Character and ready to play. Func is assigned. Game mission is pilot assigned. Basically, do I have an assignment in this particular mission? This should be not here. No, this is right. Yeah, this is fine. Character and game.mission and is assigned. Okay, got it. Cool. So now I can say is assigned. Or wait, is that right? Yeah, okay. The biggest question I have is like, when do I have me.character versus me. I think I should just do me. There's ready. Yeah, I can just say is ready there. Oh, I can do this too. You can't be ready unless you're assigned. So it's more than just being ready to play. It's also being assigned. Which is something I should probably be checking again at the character level. So again, I think I come back here and I have to actually build it. Is ready to play, should be, and is assigned. And then human character, no. Where's is assigned? That's in me, okay. And that means that I can also do character dot is assigned. So it means I can go here, and instead of return character, I can say if game.mission self. So any character can be assigned, is assigned. Nice. If character, and in fact, I can just do is ready to play because it'll check the is assigned to. So nice. So character, so character and character is ready to play. I have a character and character is ready to play. Actually, again, this is a little different. If anytime we're asking is ready, we should be doing an assert. If there's no character, I want to know because that's a major problem. So is ready. Okay, nice. I don't care about this. If not me ready, then return. Okay. This one we should probably also like push a warning. Like we clicked ready, but we're not ready yet. Like we can't be ready. Or we can't. Wait, we're trying to set ready. What? I forgot. Okay. If not lobby ready and not. Oh, you can't. Okay. If you don't have an assigned seat, you can't be ready. So this one I need to double check. Like you shouldn't even be able to trigger this. Is assigned. So it'd be if not me character is assigned. Okay, yep. I will be playing in the game as a goalie. So it's a little higher level league than I'm used to. Normally do rec. This is double C. I played in double C for like 4 years, something like that. So I just haven't played in about a year, probably. We're going to game jam with my community that was supposed to be a month long, but is approaching. That's how all games go, hey? I always want to play hockey, but Southern U.S. and all. Yeah, it's a little harder when everything's, when it's hot. In fact, it's actually still kind of difficult around here. There's not much ice available, to be honest. Let's see here. Sign to a helicopter. Then this I don't like. This should be like me dot ready up. Oh, dot RPC. I actually like that. RPC. Do a RPC call here. Yeah, okay, no, that doesn't work either, does it? Because the RPC call won't work for that. Okay, I'm going to need an RPC call, but I'll do that later. So I'm going to go to me, func, ready, up. Oh, and actually, isn't this toggle ready? It's on ready pressed. Toggle ready to play. Okay. I'll do that. And then assert. Okay. Character. I like to put in asserts. They're just really good overall. Ready to play equals not ready to play. Now we need to basically tell the entire when is the character, so the character is created somewhere right here, but is it ever It's never like attached to anything. And platoon, oh, there is add child. Add human pilot. Okay, so add child. Okay, good. Because these characters need to have a parent. Loading a character. Where's my character? Where's the main character? Load character, I guess? Yeah, this one probably works. So, okay. It's been added as a child. Now, if it's not in the same place... Oh, is the name... What is the name? What is the name of this? Ah, okay. That's the problem here. In both cases, I need to do c.uuid equals... Or sorry, c.name equals... in this case, it should be pilot. What does from dictionary do? Oh, just set the name to the UUID. Okay. Nope, UUID. And it will also do character dash because I want to always name it by the character dash UUID. I guess. I need an assert here. It should not be empty. Should be greater than 10. I don't know. String name? You can't do size? What about length, I guess? Okay. I guess length works. So another assert, make sure that this actually got something. And I'm going to have to wrap up here. Get ready for hockey. So the name will always be the character dash UUID. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, why am I doing that? That doesn't make sense. It should be UUID here. Okay. So the name should already be done. I don't need that. I don't need that. So the child comes in to the right place. It should be under the platoon. What's the platoon name? Okay. Platoon.new. Okay. And I need to name the platoon. So platoon.name equals this is not going to work. I can't just add a human pilot. Yes, I can. I can add a human pilot to my current platoon. I totally can. So the platoon should always just be platoon because I need a consistent, is it supposed to be a string name? It is, okay. I need a consistent name. So platoon is always named platoon. So we have a consistent path for it for its children. Platoon's children are pretty much always characters. Pretty much always characters. I'll just say are always characters. So we can send RPCs to them. Actually, no. Maybe what I'll do is I'll have a RPC in the platoon itself that says, hey, for this UUID, so I don't run into like Godot warnings and whatnot. So in the platoon, I have like load character, and then the platoon could, so RPC call local reliable func, and then I'll say pilot toggle ready to play, or I'll just say set ready to play, and the UUID and what ready. So if there's no pilot, okay, ready to play. Another option is for when we, so the platoon could send out an update. Or maybe this should be a mission thing. Like who's assigned, and it shouldn't be who's ready to play if they've never been assigned to anything. The data model here is actually kind of annoying. I have to try to figure out, where do I keep this info? You know. There's a downside to putting in the character, in that there's some characters that are sitting, there's some pilots sitting there like, I'm not in the mission, so why do you care whether I'm ready to play or not? I also don't really care if an AI is ready to play. And when people join late, they should know who's ready to play. So it's like I need to send an update anyway of everybody. It's more like set it locally. So this is more like, okay. So you should only send this if not lobby is host. So only host can toggle ready to play. Oh, I am host. Okay. Only host can toggle ready to play. So the host needs to know I'm ready to play. So we set that. And now push. Let's see here. What's updated? Updated is just a signal, I guess. Which I don't even see it. I don't have a signal here. I think I need, yeah, what I need to do is send my whole roster. The platoon roster. But see, the thing is, it's the mission that gets sent. That's the problem I have here. I think any of this stuff actually needs to be in the mission. The problem with the mission doing this is that mission can't do RPC calls. That's because the mission is not actually a node. This is probably the push I need to make the mission a node. So then the mission could contain who's ready to play and who's not within its thing. So I think that that's what we need to do. And then the mission has its own roster. characters still hang out in their respective platoons. Yeah, I gotta go. Okay. I don't know whether to put it in the platoon or not. The platoon kind of makes sense because I do need to add, still need to, let's see here, to add remote human pilots to the platoon roster, right? Because anytime that they show up, they need to have a persistent kind of character for themselves so they can accrue stats and whatnot. But stats, those all actually hang out in, they're in the, they don't actually need to be added to the platoon roster. So I don't actually want this. I don't want this. Ugh. It's like a temporary place to put them, but they actually don't live, they live in the mission. It's like, where do I even, you can only have one parent. And the characters are currently in the platoon. So now do I like temporarily stuff the platoon with remote humans because they're not like a full-time, I just have like a temporary place for them. I mean, if I kept this, that's okay probably. It's just that setting ready to play, it doesn't feel right. But I can't do that in the mission right now because the platoon, yeah, I guess they get assigned to your platoon temporarily. Ready to play. Now the mission, once it calls this, or me, I guess, calls the host's platoon, says, hey, you need to say that I'm ready to play. Yeah, this doesn't work. This does not work. This does not work. There's a platoon in the mission, I think. Or the game has a platoon? Game.platoon? Oh, the mission has a platoon. Roster. Available for the mission. All right, folks. This is bending my brain. Sorry there wasn't anything more fun to watch. The problem really that I'm running into here is that I'm trying to meld the... This is why having multiplayer... I should have thought this through more. This is why having multiplayer makes everything more complicated. Because otherwise I could just literally have one platoon. I'm good. But when you join me, you have your own platoon. I have my platoon. You need to be able to download all of my AI players, but not have your own because we don't want to have your AI players. You're just joining as a player, but you're not like a permanent part of my platoon. You're just temporarily assigned there. So now where do we save you? Do we put you in this platoon? Do we put you in a special place? What happens to how do we communicate between the two? There's a lot of considerations here, and it gets very complicated very quickly. Me.platoon, and then there's game.platoon. So game.platoon could honestly be a reference to the current platoon, or it could be like a new platoon that's just like a remote one. But then synchronizing between like I mean, the game could handle this, but I don't really want to do that. I guess I could make platoon like its own auto load. Nope, that doesn't work either. Dang, this stuff actually is bending my brain a bit. All right, folks. Well, I'm going to call it. I'll think about this after the game, though. Got to focus on that. Thanks for coming along. See y'all later.